If you want to speak English so fast, you have to do one important thing. The thing is you have to document, means you have to write all kinds of thing, what kinds of things you learn in everyday about English. I am again saying, if you want to speak English so fast and better, you have to write all those kinds of thing, what kinds of thing you get new things about English in everyday, because so many things we forget in our everyday life. When we write about something, after forgetting a few days, we can revise those all kinds of things if we write those all kinds of things on a particular notebook. It helps us so much to remember those all kinds of things, what things we write on a particular notebook. So I will highly recommend you, if you want to speak English better, if you want to learn English so fast, you have to this thing obviously, because so many things we forget, what things we learn we can't remember instantly. If we see those all kinds of thing again, we can easily remember those all kinds of thing. So if we document those all kinds of things, means if we write those all kinds of thing on a particular notebook, after forgetting those all kinds of thing, we can revise from that particular notebook. It helps us so much. It also helps us to feel free about that particular things, what kinds of thing we want to learn. So try to write those all kinds of thing, try to document those all kinds of thing, what kinds of thing you learn in your everyday life. So many things we learn about English in everyday, like you can learn a word, you can learn a synonym of a word, you can learn an antonym of a main words or root words. You can learn a new phrase in a everyday life. You can learn a grammar rules in your everyday life. You can learn a sentence in your everyday life. So what kinds of thing you learn new thing, means new thing about English, try to document those all kinds of things on a particular notebook. It not only helps you but also helps your your next generation, because when you write something, it is available on that particular notebook. So next generation can uh, can get a benefit from that your notebooks, from that from your documentaries. I'm saying documentaries to your notebook. So if you write something valuable, means if you write some valuable things, it also helps you next generation people. So write what kinds of thing you learn, means new thing about English in your everyday life. Try to write those all kinds of thing on a particular notebook. It also it helps you so much to you and to your next generation people, like your sister, your brother, your sons, because when you write something, it is available on your home to use your documentaries. Other people can be benefited. So write those all kinds of thing, what kinds of thing you learn in your everyday basis, particularly about English. So what kinds of thing you learn about English in your everyday life, documents those all kinds of thing. And not only about English, but also what kinds of skill you learn. Like if you want to learn web development, you can write some important things about web development. If you want to learn about SEO, you can write down some important topics about SEO. If you want to learn Facebook ads, you can write some important things, some important knowledge about Facebook ads. If you want to learn about Google ads, you can write some important topics or knowledge about your Google ads on that particular notebook, what notebooks you create. So what kinds of thing you want to learn, means what kinds of skill you want to learn. Write those all kinds of thing so that you can be benefited later with this knowledge, and also other people can be benefited with this knowledge. So I would highly recommend you who wants to speak English better, who wants to speak English so fast, who wants to learn English so fast. Write those all kinds of things, what kinds of new thing you learn every day in your daily life. Write down those all kinds of things, what you learn in your everyday life. It will help you so much to learn that particular skill. What kinds of skill you want to learn? It can be English, it can be Google ads, it can be Facebook ads, it can be SEO. What kinds of skill you want to learn, what kinds of thing you learn, means what kinds of new things you learn in your everyday life. Try to write down, try to take notes about those all kinds of things on a particular notebooks. It will help you so much. You never describes with mouth how much will help you this thing when you document some things. So what kinds of thing you learn, means what kinds of thing, what kinds of new thing you learn in your everyday life. Try to write down those all kinds of things. It will help you so much.